Hey guys, and welcome back to Trading at Home. And today what we'll simply be doing is just going over my percentage gain, percentage loss for the entire week. We'll be going over all the trades that I did, whether they were winners, whether they were losses. We're just going to be completely transparent and just show you that trading isn't a one-way, your account only goes up. No, it's up and down, you lose some, you win some. As long as overall your trading account is in the green, you're good. So we're going to start with the market profile strategy, which is my 15-minute time frame strategy. I traded during the Asian session, which is between 3 a.m. and 10 a.m. So as you can see, this week was let me just open up a calendar, from the 18th till the 22nd of April. So I traded almost every single day, 18, 19, 20, 21, 20. Yeah, I traded the whole week. I made 1.44%, as you can see down here. I had 2 winning trades and 4 losing trades, which is perfectly fine by me. So let's take a look at the first trade that I took, which was a loss. It was the 18th, so it was a Monday. So if we come here and we open up kind of the before and after, as you can see, I entered. Okay, I see. So what I did was price broke below this level right over here and then broke right above it, right? So when it broke right above it, the EMAs were crossed for a long, and this was my entry candle right here, this bullish entry candle. So I entered right here, price went in my favor for a little bit before coming down and taking me out for negative, how much? Negative 1 point something, negative 1.08%. Then price continued higher up for the rest of the day, but it is what it is. Losses happen, nothing we can do about it. So that was the first day, that was a Monday. Then on the Tuesday, on the 19th, I took another trade. This one was a winner. I don't think I took the after picture. Okay, there's no after picture, but whatever. So essentially during the day before, price did break above this level. And now what I was waiting for was my first entry candle. This is an entry candle, but I only start trading from 3 a.m., right? So this entry candle happened before 3 a.m., which practically means it doesn't count. So what I did is that I entered right here on this candle here, and let me just get the after picture for you guys from my trading view on the 19th of April. The 19th of April. Is my replay button? Oh no, okay, 15-minute time frame. Let's just quickly get that out. 19th of April. 18th, I mean. 19th. There we go. So I entered somewhere here, right here. This was my entry. I think it's this one, yeah, 330. Stops were placed somewhere around here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, just below that level. And you can see price practically shot up the rest of the day. The whole day actually was a complete. Price just kept going higher and higher and higher and higher. We've been on a very intense bullish run on US dollar JPY. As you can see, if I can zoom out and go on a higher time frame, you can see we've just been going up and up and up and up and up. It's crazy. But anyway, that was a 3% gain on my account, about $6.23. Then on the 20th, I entered 2 trades, which were both losses, okay? 2 trades, both losses, and I lost about, how much? 2.33% overall on the day, which is perfectly fine. So the first trade I took was at 3:45 a.m. It was, a long. So let's just take a look at the after picture. So essentially what I had seen was, oh yes, okay. So price broke above this level, right? Initially, this was my thinking at the time. So price broke above this level initially. It then came back out. So let me zoom in even more so you can properly see that. It then peaked back out, giving me this beautiful entry candle. Obviously, you can see we were in a bit of a channel, but I'm not a channel trader. So the whole channel situation isn't going to stop me from entering or exiting a trade. As you can see, almost immediately after I entered, price came down, knocking me out. And then later on in the day, at around 7 a.m., I had another entry. Let's just open that up. It was right down here. Essentially, I could see that price was practically heading down. Our EMAs were crossed for short. What I simply did was trying to head down here. Price came back to retest this entire level here. So I entered on this candle, which when I look back on it, might have been a bit premature, but I'm not too angry about it. It's fine. I'm not too angry. But I entered here. Price didn't even give me the time of day. It shot right up, taking me out. before heading even lower for the rest of the day. Would I have changed anything about this trade? A little bit, yes. I would have liked to have waited for price to really come into this area. But again, I'm not too angry at myself. It kind of made sense where I did enter. So it was just those usual losses that you get when it comes to trading. So that was the 20th. Then on the 21st, I took another trade. This one was a winner. This one I took at 3:15 in the morning, 3:15 a.m. essentially. So as you can see, what I saw here was that price broke above this level here, this level right here. Price broke above it, basically just retested it, and I entered right here on the retest of that, of the support. This was a very simple, basic trade. It was a break and retest. Entered right here. TP was just barely hit. If we can just zoom in on that, you can see we just barely hit TP before we rallied back down for the rest of the day. I made about 3.01% on that, which is about $6.29, which is perfectly fine. So I believe that was the Thursday. Then on the Friday, I took another trade on the 22nd. It was a loss for about negative 1.16. If we look at the trade, here it was. Okay. So essentially, price had been heading down for a while, but if I'm being completely honest, price was actually in a range. You can see we're going up, down, up, down, up, down, respecting these lows and respecting these highs, right? So I essentially just took a short at the lows. I took a short right here by the lows, which it is what it is. So I saw this this entry candle. Price essentially came back down. It broke this level, came back up and retested this level here, and then broke down below, giving me the strong bullish candle, entry candle. I just repeated myself, but the strong bullish entry candle. You can see price kind of went in my favor for a little bit before, heading up and knocking me out for a negative 1R. And for the rest of the day, honestly, price did just continue staying in this kind of range bound movement. So that was for the market profile strategy. Again, I made about 1.44% overall, which is perfectly fine. I walked in with $207 and I ended the week with $212.51. Now for the pure price action strategy, which is a 1 hour trading strategy that I trade practically the whole day, I believe we're down. Are we down? So started trading on the 18th. Let's see. Oh, okay, I'm up actually. I made about, $2.58%. I made about 2.58% on this trade. I had 1 winner and 3 losers. So let's kind of dive into those trades there. Oopsie. Let's dive into that. The 18th. This was my first win. Right here. So as you can see, this was simply, I saw price, okay, essentially all that happened, price came back and retested this level. This was a missed trade. I missed it for some reason. It is what it is. It's okay. But I did get a chance to re-enter this right here. Price took a little bit of a pause before breaking through and hitting this level right over here. And I just simply took advantage of that. Then for the rest of the week, we were just hitting the losses. Again, I saw another opportunity to enter here. And then price just again simply came back down to this lower level here. Simply just a loss. It is what it is. It happens. If you come back up here, I should have actually, there was a re-entry candle for me here, right here. So this was that trade that I just showed you lost. I should have probably re-entered here with my stops placed probably either here or here. But I don't really mind that I didn't take it, just because price didn't properly really come back and retest the zone. So this probably should have been a re-entry trade right here that I should have taken, but I didn't, so I'm not angry at myself. The next trade that I took was right over here, I took a long entry here at the break of this level. I was aiming for these previous highs up here, but you can see price only managed to push up here before knocking me out for negative 1%. And again, these things happen. You just move. And then the next trade that I took, the last trade that I took that week, was a break-even trade, right? So I was aiming for something around here, TP. I had actually 2 TPs. I had a TP here, then I had a TP here, but I changed my mind and I went for the kind of the lower. Oh, that was messy. I headed for the lower TP, which was here. So all I did was that when price got to this level, I moved my stops to break even. As you can see, price broke below this level here, this red level here, came back and retested, and I entered this bearish candle right over here. Price broke down, and I moved my stops to break even. Then price came up and took me out for literally negative 0.2%, a really small amount, which wasn't a big deal. So overall on this account, I made about 2.58% overall. I walked in with about $193.35, and I'm leaving with $198.26. So I am still down on the account because I initially deposited $200, but again, it is what it is. We move, we deal with it. I do actually have an announcement later on that I'm making, probably later on this week. If you've probably already seen it, it's probably somewhere on the screen, but I'll probably I'll make a proper announcement on a different video. But just to give you a hint, you can see here I wrote pure price action strategy on hold. So that's your hint. It's the only hint I'm giving you. But anyway, I think that's all I have for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe just to get more transparency. Just showing me that you do love these videos where I'm completely transparent about my gains, my wins, my losses, my entries, and my psychology, at the time of taking these trades. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.